Hey guys, I want to share with you a tip that I'm using to ship my artwork. I don't know about you, but I've had shipping services totally trash my work, really make me angry, make the client angry. Just not a fun experience. And just so you know, most shipping services will only insure artwork up to $1,000. And good luck filing that claim because I still haven't gotten my money yet. So I want to share with you how to make this foolproof. First thing is I go to Home Depot and I get one of their boxes. I spent $6 on this box. The other thing is that I want to create a bumper. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my artwork and I'm going to place it down. I'm going to grab a pencil here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the outline of the artwork. From there, set the artwork aside. And then I can then cut out this part here, which I can then get rid of. Next thing is that I can then slide the artwork in here. Now before I do this, the one of the things that I like to do is I'm going to go ahead and use a bag to slip it in. So I'm going to go ahead and set the bag in, and I want the artwork facing up, not down, because I'm worried about if they gouge this here, then they could damage the work. I'm trying to make that foolproof. So I'm going to slip the artwork inside. And the plastic bag is really just to keep the dust off. I'm going to tuck this in. Now mind you, this only really works if your artwork is completely dry. Step 2 is I'm going to take some masonite that I've cut to be a little bit bigger than the artwork, and I'm going to flip it shiny side down, and I'm going to place it on top. The idea here is that it's going to prevent any gouges. Also, this will prevent any bends. So if you're worried about the shipping services bending your work, then having a piece of masonite here is really nice. It's flexible. They're not going to bend this. They go to great lengths to bend this, then there's really nothing to do to protect it other than put a steel sheet in here. Next step is I'm going to then tape it. So I'm going to tape this in place. Now one thing I did skip I want to cover real quick is that this was a fold, as you can see here. This was a fold, so I did get a box. It was about $6. That way it doesn't slide around. But if you can't get a fold, then just having 2 sheets with one cut the size of your canvas to insert will be fine. So I've got this taped in here. I'm not done yet. Alright, so now just to review the steps, I had 2 sheets of cardboard. I cut out a hole to fit the canvas board in here. Then what I did was I put it in a sheet of plastic with the artwork, inserted in, and then put a sheet of masonite over top, and then we've then taped it in. That way the board is not going to slide. The last step is to use, in this case, the other side of the box that I bought. This was once again $6 at Home Depot, and so I got a big box so that I could use make the most out of it. And what I'm going to do is then slide this in. So I'm going to open up the fold, slide it in here, and then I can then proceed to then tape right here. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to, before I do that, I want to measure off where I need to cut for here. So I'm going to move this over a little bit and grab that pencil. Try and line this up. Since this is a fold, I can then make this cut. I'm going to cut from this side. So I'm going to take this off and use this side to cut. Once again, helps if you have a nice sharp knife and a utility blade or an X-Acto blade. Alright, so next step is I've got it cut the same width as I had the inside box. And I'm going to then tuck it inside like so. Pull off the strays. And then I'm going to proceed to tape the edges. Reinforce it here as well. And last but not least, we're going to do the rear side. So now I've already reinforced this. This was the first step that I've done. So at this point, I can add additional paint tape just to make me feel safer in the edges here. Alright, so I've got a box here. It's solidly going to protect the artwork, which is nice. We've got a piece of masonite there to protect against gouges as well. That's facing, the artwork is actually facing that, and then a plastic bag inside. The cost for materials on this, so I paid $6 for the box at Home Depot, and then I spent, packing tape is relevant, and from there, the masonite. I got a masonite that's usually about 2 foot by 4 foot. I've only used maybe about half of that for this particular painting, and so all in all, I've spent less than 20 bucks to protect it, and probably pack it way better than the shipping services are going to pack it. So it has a bumper, it's going to take a beating, and this should be enough. And of course, at this point, you can take it to the shipping services and tell them to put this in a box, and then there you go, you're all set. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that this will, using this technique, will protect your work and avoid any catastrophes that would happen during shipping of your artwork. And so tell me what you think of this video, and I will see you on the next one. Happy painting.